let's take a look at the top talkers of the day. NBC has fired Donald Trump after some highly questionable remarks made during the Don's presidential announcement. NBC said yesterday that they are severing their ties with the mogul and Republican presidential hopeful, which includes the annual Miss USA and Miss Universe pageants, which has been a joint venture between Trump and NBC dating all the way back to 2003. The move is in response to comments Trump made during his presidential campaign kickoff in New York. During the speech on June 16th, Trump said Mexican immigrants are, quote, bringing drugs, they're bringing crime, they're rapists, and some, I assume, are good people, end quote. Way to win over the people there, Dawn. He then called to build a wall along the southern border of the United States. Trump later said that the remarks were directed at U.S. policymakers, not the Mexican government or its people. However, the damage was done. The National Hispanic Leadership Agenda called on NBC to get out of business with Trump. Additionally, a petition urging the same thing on change.org gathered more than 218,000 signatures. NBC still determining what will air in the place of the forthcoming Miss USA pageant. It was scheduled to hit the airways July 12th. He had already kind of stepped down from his role in The Apprentice, but, you know, in NBC, I think they may still be mulling over, you know, who would replace the role that Donald Trump played in that show. He, of course, is already talking about suing NBC and Univision. It came after Univision pulled their ties with it, and I think rightly so. You know, again, people are entitled to believe what they want to believe, how flawed it is. But if you were running for president, get a better speechwriter.
Yeah. Or
don't write, you know, don't write your own speeches and get a speechwriter.
Yeah.
You can't say things like that.
No.
You know, I mean, it shows the ignorance. And honestly, if that is truly what you believe, I don't think that you are in a place to lead the United States.
I agree completely.
So, anyway, you're fired, Don. You're fired.
Here you go, Chad.
Thank you.
All right, everybody. It is the last week of the FIFA Women's World Cup with the semifinals underway today. On one side, England faces reigning World Cup champion Japan, and on the other side, it's the U.S. facing Germany. The number 2 ranked U.S. women's national team faces their toughest opponent yet, number 1 ranked Germany. It is arguably the best offense in the world versus the best defense in the world. The United States comes off their most impressive game of the World Cup so far. The quarterfinal game against China proved that the United States deserves their spot in the semifinals, but with only having scored 7 goals in the tournament, many wonder if it'll be enough to make it through to the finals. On the other side, Germany has scored 20 goals so far in this World Cup. But Hope Solo and the USA backline have held opponents scoreless for 423 straight minutes in this year's World Cup, which is the longest clean streak in U.S. World Cup history. It's bound to be an incredibly exciting game, and it's right here on Tu Casa. Pre-game starts at 4 o'clock. It will be an incredible game. Yeah. It's going to be awesome.
All right, so all you know, we're rooting for the USA. Put that aside. Who do you think is going to walk away with the victory tonight?
It's hard because, like I said, it's really is the best offense in the world versus the best defense in the world. And you know what they say, defense wins championships. But we have to get those forwards. We have to get those goals. So, I don't know. It's going to be a really good game.
Well, one thing I can guarantee we'll be talking about the outcome tomorrow morning.
Yes.
I'm sure. I'm sure of it. All right, well, last but not least, folks, 2 vastly different yet beloved films are making their way to the stage. Harry Potter fans can expect to see another chapter in the Boy Wizard saga, but you have to travel to London 2016 to see it. A series of tweets Friday that the play, quote, Harry Potter and the Cursed Child would open in London's West End in 2016. Author J.K. Rowling confirmed that it would tell a new story, but she was very mum on exactly what that story will be. She's saying it's not a prequel. It's along the same thing, right? Tickets go on sale for that in the fall. Plus, this one's so excited about Clueless the Musical. We'll be rolling into, or actually, they'll be rolling with the homies direct to Broadway. 20 years after the film starring Alicia Silverstone hit theaters, director Amy Heckerling confirmed with Entertainment Tonight that she has written the book for the musical. She also confirmed that it will be a jukebox musical, which means they will use pre-existing songs from the era to tell the story. There is no word yet on when that is going to hit the Great White Way, but of course we will totally keep you posted on it. So just to clarify, the book is the scripted it's the dialogue in a musical. So there's the music. There are the lyrics to the song, and it being, you know, a jukebox musical, the lyrics will come from whatever songs. Okay. And then the book, or libretto sometimes it's called, is the dialogue. The
you know what would be so
parts.
dope of us?
What would be so dope of us?
If they made a musical.
Yes, that would be so dope of Clueless.
That is so awesome. I love it.
Yeah, I think it's going to be really great. Anyway, we're going to keep you posted on that. That's going to be a lot of fun.